Hi, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with you guys the other day, promised this free video. So here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you could do to really maximize your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. So you're doing a couple good things here. Love the logo. You got a request a quote up here at the top. You got your brands there at the bottom, so that's always good. Link to your socials. So you guys are doing a lot of good things. The one thing I would say is that there's not a ton of content here, and content is anything that you can highlight, whether it be pictures, text, and usually you want a lot of content for a couple reasons. The first is so that you could be found for a specific keyword. So you are being found for 18. Looking at what you're being found for, a lot of it has to do with like commercial, roofing, or your name, which is good. You always want to rank high for your name, and commercial roofing is a service you provide, so that's always good. But outside of your name, you're really not ranking very high for anything and not getting much volume for anything. As you can see here, second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page and beyond. So just not high enough to really get a lot of traffic. But I did do a search in Buffalo, right? And there's 5,000 searches a month basically, or close to 5,500 for roofing in some way, shape, or form. So say I wanted to be found for roofing contractors, Buffalo, New York, right? I would have that as a heading. I would have it within my content. I would even save an image as that keyword. So even your logo image, instead of this being saved as Martin Roofing logo, it might be saved as roofing contractor, Buffalo, New York, something like that. And you can do that for every image and throughout the site. So content's really important too, in the fact that Google kind of equates content with you being an expert in your field. So the more content you have, the more likely it is that Google sees you as an expert and starts improving you on those rankings. So content's super important. Definitely would be my first tip. Just adding content with those buyer intent keywords throughout your site. That would be number one. My second tip would just be to, give yourself a wide variety of ways to be seen for any given keyword. And what I mean by that is, when someone searches roofing contractors, Buffalo, New York, there's a lot of ways in which they can convert, right? They can, there's the local ads, there's Google ads, there's Google business profiles, there's organics, and putting yourself in a position, and a lot of these positions allows you to be seen in a variety of different ways and potentially maximize the traffic you get for a keyword. And they all have certain things that are great about them, right? Like these local ads um, have a high conversion rate. Like you're able to, whenever you get a message or you ever get a phone call, you're able to close those at a pretty high rate. So that's pretty good. These Google ads allow you a lot more control than the local ads, in terms of what you put here, of how big you set this up, and how much things you add here. They do convert at a lower rate, right? You typically like 3 to 5%. Um, but they allow for a lot of impressions, um, but they do have, because they're at the top, they do get a lot of views. Your name is seen up there, so they're definitely very helpful. These Google business profiles can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So quite a bit of traffic that are going through here. And how you build up your Google business profile to rank here. You want to add photos that are saved as keywords that are geotagged. You want to post regularly. You want to fill out the information in its entirety as much as possible. You want to add 5-star reviews. You want to have your name, address, and phone number on as many like directories and websites as possible that are kind of specific to your niche. So there's a lot of things that you can do to really build that up, and then ranking organically. And if you have if you're seen here and you're seen here and you're seen here and you're seen here, as people scroll through, that name keeps popping up, and essentially you're adding to the likelihood of being picked there. So that would be my second tip. And then leading from that into this, building up the strength of your site is really my third tip, and that'll go a long way and ranking you for more keywords, and also bumping you up and getting you more traffic. And just to show you what that looks like in your competition, this is Kazi or Kaz Brothers. And as you can see, a pretty strong site. They have almost 500 referring domains or websites that are sending links back to their site. They're ranking on almost 1,000 keywords, and they're getting almost 1,000 clicks a month. Versus, if you look at yours, you're getting about 15 clicks a month and 3 referring domains and 18 keywords. So obviously this takes a while. It's not something that happens overnight, but essentially you can emulate this, copy it, and really build and grow as they've built and grown over the course of a few seasons. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We would love to get your feedback on this video. So with that, have a great day and God bless. Thank you.